So we're going to do the Kimura control from half guard. These days they call it Kimura trap. That's a good name because it is a trap. There's a lot of stuff you can do with it. I think this is one first place I learned it from. So he goes for an underhook. I bring this arm over, and I'm going to lay on this and kill this underhook. And then I'm going to lock a Kimura on. And he might be grabbing his belt or whatever. Now, this can be hard to finish from this position because he's got my leg trapped. It's hard to get the angle I need. So what I can do is simply roll over my shoulder and land in the Kimura control right here. Okay? Can you see? I'll turn that way a little bit. Yeah, right here. So I want to extend my arms, extend my his hand into his stomach and keep his elbow off the mat so that he can't get out. What I do next depends on what he does. If he just lays there, I'll go to leg scissors. Now he has to worry about two things. He's got to worry about his neck and the arm. He's defending his arm right now, but what happens is when I start putting the pressure with that leg scissors, a lot of times they forget about their arm because he's worried about the neck. And the moment he does that, I put the hand on the floor, and I'm going to go to the attack I wanted all along, which is the Kimura. So I start cranking on that neck, and he freaks out, and then I put it on the floor, over his head, set him up, and there it is. So that's a good spot to finish the Kimura. Okay, so he's framed up the way he should be. He's not going to let me cross-face him with this. He shoots an underhook, and I need, before he gets this started and gets on his side, bring this arm over, flatten him out with my body, and lay on this underhook and kill it. Keep that elbow in tight, try to get his wrist. So, right here. I've historically had a lot of trouble finishing from this position, especially if they're stronger than me, bigger than me. This time, don't let go and try to hold on my leg, okay? So what I'm going to do is roll over this shoulder. If he keeps my leg, I'm going to use my other leg, and eventually I should be able to get it free. And I flop over, and that's the Kimura trap right there. If I'm lazy with this, he can turn towards me, bring his elbow. Yeah, he's going to be able to build a base, and he's going to be able to get on top of me. Okay. So I push that into his belly. And I flare my elbow, I keep his elbow off the mat. If he just lays there, if he doesn't react, like he doesn't turn in, or he doesn't bridge, I want to go cross my ankles into the leg scissors. And I got the bony part of my knees on his throat, on the back of his neck. If I extend my legs, sometimes I'll get a tap with that. Very uncomfortable. I wouldn't say it's high percentage. But a lot of times what happens is he forgets about his arm because he's trying to deal with the neck. I put his hand on the floor, base on my head, roll up, and then finish from there. Any questions about it?